Charge, noun, money. 1. Countable, uncountable. Charge for something. The amount of money that somebody asks for goods and services. We have to make a small charge for refreshment. Admission charges. Delivery is free of charge. See related entries. Banking. 2. Countable, uncountable. North American English. Informal. Account. Charge account. Credit account. Would you like to put that on your charge? Are you paying cash? No, it'll be a charge. Of crime. Something wrong. 3. Countable, uncountable. An official claim made by the police that somebody has committed a crime. Criminal charges. A murder, an assault charge. He will be sent back to England to face a charge of to be on trial for armed robbery. They decided to drop the charges against the newspaper and settle out of court. After being questioned by the police, she was released without charge. A charge of theft, rape, attempted murder. 4. Countable. A statement accusing somebody of doing something wrong or bad. Synonym. Allegation. She rejected the charge that the story was untrue. Be careful you don't leave yourself open to charges of political bias. Responsibility. 5. Uncountable. A position of having control over somebody, something. Responsibility for somebody, something. She had charge of the day-to-day running of the business. They left the au pair in charge of the children for a week. He took charge of the farm after his father's death. I'm leaving the school in your charge. 6. Countable, formal, or humorous. A person that you have responsibility for and care for. Electricity. 7. Countable, uncountable. The amount of electricity that is put into a battery or carried by a substance. A positive, negative charge. See related entries, molecules, and matter. 8. The act of putting electricity into a battery or the time when this happens. He put his phone on charge. Rush. Attack. 9. Countable. A sudden rush or violent attack, for example by soldiers, wild animals, or players in some sports. He led the charge down the field. Explosive. 10. Countable. The amount of explosive needed to fire a gun or make an explosion. See also depth charge. Strong feeling. 11. Singular. The power to cause strong feelings. The emotional charge of the piano piece. Task. 12. Singular. Formal. A task or duty. His charge was to obtain specific information. Extra examples. All changes will incur a charge. Allen led the charge, but could they get a call back? At the police station, a charge sheet was made out. He accused the government of fabricating the charges for political reasons. He has admitted the murder charge. He was found guilty on a reduced charge of assault. I need to feel more in charge of my life. John has been put in charge of marketing. Many victims of crime are reluctant to press charges against their attackers. Police have brought a charge of dangerous driving against the man. She appeared in court on charges of kidnapping and assault. She is almost certain to face criminal charges. She took personal charge of the files. Stefan will resume sole charge for the time being. The bugle sounded the charge. The charges against you have been dropped. The charges will be difficult to prove. The child is under my charge until her mother returns. The company agreed to pay $20 million to settle insider trading charges. The company has managed to avoid criminal charges in this case. The company will deliver free of charge. The conductor has overall charge of the train. The court dismissed the charge against him. The hotel operates a bus service to the beach for a small charge. The Prime Minister dismissed the charge that he had misled Parliament. There is a quarterly standing charge. There is no charge for cashing travelers' checks. They agreed to waive the cancellation charges. They were driven back by a police baton charge. This service is available at a nominal charge. We make a small charge for wrapping your gift. We need somebody to take charge of the financial side. Young people are leading the charge to clean up the city. A charge of armed robbery. A charge on company profits. A film in which every scene carries an emotional charge. Charges relating to the embezzlement of public funds. New charges alleging the misuse of funds. To be detained, held, released, without charge. After being questioned by the police, she was released without charge. Be careful that you don't leave yourself open to charges of political bias. Delivery is free of charge. He took charge of the farm after his father's death. I get a real charge out of working hard and seeing good results. I'm leaving the school in your charge. The investigation resulted in criminal charges against 3 police officers. The museum has introduced a £3 admission charge. They left the nanny in charge of the children for a week.